You ever see someone and they just look so effortlessly cool? And no, I'm not talking about these Pinterest core, copy and paste type of fits. Maybe Pinterest 3 years ago. You see them and you just want to be around them. They got some sort of magnetic energy. Not in a weird way though, kind of more so like how you would see your older cousin growing up. Somehow bro was always the coolest person in the room, putting you on everything. Well, I think I've discovered the science of why some people are just effortlessly cool like this, effortlessly attractive. Thank you for coming to my presentation. I'm going to be breaking it down, boom, in 2 key points. I call them the Goldilocks theory and the Step Bro remix. Don't ask why I named them that. It is what it is. And I genuinely believe that these 2 tips alone will make your style 10 times cooler, 10 times more attractive, 10 times more interesting. The shawties will love you, you won't be as chopped, and you'll get employed ASAP. No, you won't. Okay, starting with the first point, boom. Let me tell you guys a little story. Now, we got Trey, right? Trey is a nonchalant dreadhead. He's always rocking that sweat tracksuit. He's 20 years old and still uses Snapchat. Those are bro's key stats. So one night, Trey pulls up to a party looking to meet people.
How many girls are you talking to tonight? At least 1,000.
On that type of timing, you know, he's a good-looking guy, got a lot of things going for him, but this is him all night. Boom. The music's bumping. The shawties are dancing to Mr. Brightside or that one like do you think about the... That song, one of those types of songs, and bro is still posted up in the corner like this.
That's it, Trey. Keep looking mysterious. Yup, everybody's looking at you.
Now, across the room, we got Cody. And Cody's kind of chopped. I'm not gonna lie, Cody's low-key chopped. But here's the difference. Cody, his ass is on the dance floor. He's busting the craziest moves. Low-key, he's doing way too much. But he's in actual auto attack range of the shawties. Even the melee type shawties are on range to poke him. So what I'm getting at here is that even though Cody is statistically at a disadvantage, like you don't want to play this character in your ranked promos, I'm gonna put it that way. People, both girls and guys, want to be around him because he actually looks like he's having fun. With Trey, bro thinks he looks mysterious because he's nonchalant aura farming in the corner.
I could put you in my hot club. What's up?
But on the outside, it just looks like he doesn't want to be there. And that's the thing. Nobody, I don't care if it's girls, guys, they/them, nobody is drawn to someone who looks like they're not having fun. Because human social behavior works like this. Like if I see you having fun, I want to go hang out with you and join you in your fun. But if I see you not having fun, then it's like, oh, I know the fun isn't in that direction, so I'm not going to go that way. So I'm not going to go talk to you and hang out with you. What I'm getting at here is that with your style, you don't want to be the nonchalant guy. And this can look like many things. Not trying at all with your style, wearing the same lazy t-shirt and shorts or jeans every day, or just playing it too safe with your fits. In pictures, these might seem okay. Like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with these fits, but it's just unmemorable, very forgettable. If I walk past this guy, I'm not gonna think anything special, you know. I'm gonna forget it instantly. Like,
none of these fits scream, whoa, I want to grab a beer with that guy.
It's just the trait of fits. And my bad if your name's Trey. I just typed in Google, like, give me names of nonchalant dreadheads, and that was the first one that popped up. So now you might be asking, what is the Cody of fits? This is when you actually have personality with your style. You know, you're not like a copy and paste Pinterest clone, Instagram clone. You got some uniqueness. You're not afraid of wearing colors, graphics. Cody's the type of guy to pull up in a Pokemon meme shirt unironically, just like on some like unapologetically yourself type shit, you know. And I respect it. They don't take themselves too seriously. So it's kind of cool. Like this guy, like he doesn't give a fuck. And yeah, now it does sound like I'm saying that being Cody is the goal. Actually, it's not. It's not at all. I'm gonna be real, because most of us don't actually have that Cody energy. I mean, I definitely don't. If I tried to wear this out, like something like this every day, bro, it would just come off as a costume, not actually me. And everyone around you can kind of feel that. Most of us aren't trying to be the center of attention. We just want to look good and feel confident. That's basically like the basis of it. So if we don't want to be Cody, but we also don't want to be Trey posted up in the corner or farming all night, who do we want to be? Well, think Goldilocks and the Three Bears, right? With Trey, the porridge is too cold. With Cody, the porridge is too warm. So what's that just right sweet spot? being light skinned. It actually all makes sense. So if you want to be cooler, just be light skinned. That's really it. End of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Basically, being light skinned here means having that cool, chill comfortability of Trey, but also mixed with the fun, quirkiness, uniqueness of Cody. Having that outfit with sauce, that outfit that has that oomph, but it's also like not doing too much. It's also not crazy flashy. I've created a chart here to illustrate my point better. First, we got simple plus simple equals too little. You know, with this fit, it isn't bad. It can look good, but it's basic. You know, it's forgettable. It doesn't ooze that cool cousin type of energy that we're yearning for. Second, we got too much plus too much equals too much. Doing too much, you know. With this, like the name, you're just doing too much. And again, just like the simple fit, it's not wrong. There's nothing wrong with this. If this is actually how you are, then like, who am I to say do this? Like, just be you, bro. That's really all it is. But most of us aren't on the extreme side of the spectrum like that. And third, we got simple plus
Too much.
equals just right. This is the formula here. For example, if I'm wearing a outlandish, crazy, like colorful fit, with my accessories, I might tone them down a little to keep the balance smooth. And vice versa too. Like if I got some crazy accessories, I'm gonna wear just a blank basic t-shirt, like simple shorts. Or if I want to wear super crazy shoes, to balance it out, I'll wear a minimal top and bottom.
And what I'm saying is different than just throwing on a statement piece. This is about keeping the whole fit balanced, especially with little things that add flavor. Nothing's really overpowering anything else. But when you build around a statement piece, one thing is doing all the work and everything else is just kinda there to support it, which can feel a little forced if it's not done right.
The key here is balance. That's really all it is. Just finding that sweet spot. Like an easy thing that you can do right now that I would say instantly makes you cooler, more interesting, is just adding
Literally any of this shit.
like stuff like that, subtle details to your accessories. It's really not that hard once you consciously think about it. In my opinion, I would say that all these small little details added up looks way better than having one big, like, crazy statement piece. But now you might be thinking, bruh, that shit don't even make you that cool. And you would be right. You'd be right.
It helps, but the second point is really what takes this to the next level.
Boom. The Step Bro remix. Crazy name. I don't know why. I should have named something else, but it's too late now. Okay, allow me to explain it with this urinal. You see, back when Virgil Abloh did his Harvard design lecture, one of his most popular points was his 3% approach, where basically he says you only need to change something by 3% in order to create something new. He says this concept was inspired by artist Marcel Duchamp, who created this urinal artwork. Yeah, but an example from Virgil is these regular chucks versus his off-white chucks. Now, are we going to copy Virgil's 3% approach to be cooler? No. We're going to take his 3% approach and do 3% of that approach. Low-key a 6% approach, possibly maybe. Not the bro, but the Step Bro remixing his design rule. Instead of changing a specific fashion item by 3%, we're going to change the trend by 3%. To illustrate my point clear, let me share with you guys a personal example. You see, back when the black Adidas Superstars were trending, I wanted a pair, but I also didn't want to look like everyone else. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this. So instead of getting them, I got a collaboration of the black Superstars, the Marc Gonzalez Superstars. Instead of the stripes, they got like these little ghost thingies. They're a little more niche, one might say. Still trendy, but unique. Like I've only seen like one other person wear these on the street. So to put it simply, boom. The formula here is cool trendy item or vibe plus a little remix of that equals a fit that feels fresh and one of a kind. My example here, trendy item, black Superstars, little remix, instead of the stripes, the ghosts. And this isn't just me yapping here. Remember the glazed Tims? When these first blew up on Instagram, on Pinterest, whatever, like they were sick. They were really sick. It's like, oh, glazed Tims. So taking a basic idea that has been cool for ages, but a rendition, a new edition. Bro, whatever. Those went viral because of this exact formula until it became a meme because too many people were on them. It was all over the place. Another example, let's take the Arc'teryx shell jacket. It was trending, but like, let's say you like the look, but don't want to look exactly like everyone else. Get an And Wander jacket.
Just do a little bit of extra research to see if there's different versions of items that you like. Most of the time, you'll find something more unique that's actually cheaper than whatever the trendy version of the item is.
And when you do these little remixes of your clothes combined with the light skin Goldilocks theory, bro, like both those little things, bro, it's just like a fresh outfit. It's familiar. You still got that comfortability of seeing something familiar to you, but it's like, damn, that guy, he looks like us, but bro is not us. It just looks cool. It just looks more interesting. I can confidently say that I genuinely believe that these two steps do make your fits 10 times more interesting, 10 times more attractive. You walk around and MF start asking you, oh, where'd you get your jacket from? Or, oh, what shoes are those? Bro, and then you get the pleasure of gatekeeping them. Such. Or like sometimes if you're feeling nice that day, you'll put them on like, oh, these are that brand, or, you know. Now, if you're still sitting here thinking, neither of these things make you cooler, more interesting, or more attractive, let me tell you, you're right. You know, you're not wrong. You're right. But that's because your outfit doesn't make you cooler. Your infit does. Type shit. On some real shit, always remember a cool fit can't fix a bad personality. If you're constantly worried about impressing other people with your clothes, your music taste, your hobbies, whatever it is, all that is kind of superficial. Like you shouldn't be, bro, like worry about impressing yourself. Boom. You know, I had to end on a corny Disney movie type of note. Yes, I genuinely believe that these tips do make you more attractive, cooler, more interesting. But at the end of the day, if you worry about impressing yourself, being more interested in other stuff as opposed to trying to make yourself more interesting, you will be more interested. That's kind of crazy that that's how it works. Don't focus on making yourself more interesting. Focus on being more interested in other shit. But at the end of the day, just so yeah. And if you want to watch my video on the best bags to instantly improve your style, click the video here.